Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. Oh, I this was just like an out of nowhere idea because I wanted to touch base with you guys about a couple things. Today I have a really busy day. I am running the gate at the ball game tonight, yay, and doing the meal with all the football players. So I probably won't be on my second channel at all. And yeah, so I just wanted a place to come say hello, see what you guys were up to, talk about some things, talk about this, just a few things. But let me see, say hello to you guys. Hey, Nay. Good to see you, beautiful. Hey, Mal. Hey, Stephanie. Shell. I thought it was another channel then. Happy Friday. Hey, Clicker. Good to see you. Deb and PA, Allie, Jay. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Tony. All kinds of my favorite people in here. So I never go live on my phone. I'm on my phone. But yeah, so I just wanted to be able to chat with you guys, see what you're up to today. Hello, Curious Jen. Um, Holy shit, you guys. That Letitia, this stuff with those messages, I've kept that app deleted. I am not going to be in any contact with her. I can't contact her, but allow her to contact me anymore. You guys don't understand that. It just completely it really messed with me. It took me like a whole 24 hours to be myself again. E- ah, it was just, I was awake all night. I'm working with toothpicks, holding my eyes open. Oh no, Music City Mom. That sucks. Gonna be a good weekend. What you doing, Mal? Hey, hippie chick. Hey, Doopsie Daisy. B Crumbs. Good to see you. But yeah, man, she's pure evil, and I believe that. I don't know. I just think it starts to affect. Hell, people that were just watching were starting to be affected by it. So I'm really excited to keep digging into jail records, calls, files, all the other things, but that door is closed. Hey, Trulia. Hey, Lynn. Also, oh, happy birthday, Mal. That's cool. Awesome. Um, Also, oh my God. I've been watching the stuff from, Cher's channel with Don Wells. Oh my God. I just cannot get over what I've heard. I don't even know. Like, I really wanted to do a live on it, and I don't know that I can put it into words what I'm feeling and thinking. Why is YouTube such a crazy place? I'm telling you, it is just. She really is evil and finds it fun. It's sick. Hey, Spicy Sugar. Good to see you. We love you, Lynn. Jay, I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. I can understand how even getting messages from her can bring some of that dark energy to you. Well, yeah, and this is the thing. So during my last live, I was doing a live, which I was really excited for because I had done a lot of research, into how that these inmates are able to text in prison, what apps they're able to use, what all they have access to, stuff like that. Even as far as commissary goes, I thought it was fascinating to learn about myself, and I wanted to show you guys. So I was really looking forward to that. And I had a few messages from her that I had saved that I hadn't shown. She had been messaging for a couple days. And then it just happened when I was live, she sends these messages and she commented on my mother. I mean, she basically blamed Gannon for his. She tried to smear Gannon again, which she did the whole time, and I walked away from it feeling like there is no way. What if Landon stumbled across that? I don't want to hurt those people. They've had enough to deal with. And I don't want to be the one that puts out that bullshit message. We all know what happened. It's clear as day. I mean, especially if you've been looking through the evidence. There's no question. So I don't know. Cheryl, she's a professional mindfuck. Yes. So some people are born evil. Hey, Corey. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Jen. Glad to see you. Hey, Pink Dahlia. Pink Dahlia is going to join me for some conspiracy talk soon over here. I am excited, though, about this second channel. I'm not upset, Pink. Letitia Stalk sent me some very graphic messages. Can we mail her the memes? I would love that. And so I was just talking about that. I just wanted to get out of that hole before it gets too deep. As far as this channel goes, though, I have so many ideas. I think, like, I have just ideas constantly of things that I want to do. I have to finish this review for this candle and this soap for Dolly. However, I've only burnt the candle once for like a few hours, and I wanted to do it one more time before I do that video. But I have other things I want to review too. And, I've thought about talking about some of the things going on like in our communities. But at this point, they just go so damn low. I don't want to talk about them at all. Like I'm very interested in this Bullhorn Betty lawsuit, and I think that kind of stuff is interesting. But as far as like the old Watts Island anti-Natasha Cooper community, that segment of the community, things have gotten so dark and so evil. It's just disgusting. I'm not going to play a part in it. I do not know how, as adults, we get on here and you dislike somebody so much for one reason or another that you can do some of the things that we see these people doing and saying. It's just gross and ridiculous. It's like, no wonder that there's bullying issues in the schools. Look at the adults in the U.S. So, let me see. I wasn't looking at comments for a minute. Oh, thank you, B Crumbs. Oh, Shell, no one believes her shit. Excuse me, she's so full of it. She is a devil. Oh, thank you, Clicker. And I'll give it back to you guys. I love and appreciate you guys. You keep me sane, for real. Corey, I'm a conspiracy theory. I was watching a press conference in Florida about a mom who jumped off a bridge. The cops went to her house to see if anyone could give them info. Oh, no, and found twins deceased. Thank you, Pink. Hey, Danielle. Child murderers shouldn't be able to access the internet, right? I mean, that's another thing. In this whole quest to find out more and get to the bottom of things and just look a little closer, I'm not comfortable with all that we've learned that these people have access to. I can see, I don't think you should treat them like shit, and I think that you should give them some kind of semblance of not a normal life, but of life, because if not, then they're going to act up in prison, right? And they want to keep them calm, keep them there, which they have to stay there. But, so I can see like some privileges, but just access to message whoever, whenever, however you want. Like the things that she was messaging, like almost like making excuses for what she had done and almost accusing like Gannon of more awful things. She's already done that enough. It's gross. Reed Duran trial. I haven't heard of that, Shell. To be honest, I cannot be arsed with any of them. I just feel toxic when I go to those channels. This community, I never feel like that. Jay, I know. Some of it has just gotten so low. I like watching some of it, right? Especially when it's more like surface level stuff. And it's almost like you get invested because you know these people and you want to know kind of what's going on. And because I've been friends with a lot of them, and I still am. I cannot with the level that it's gotten to. I'm sorry, but like using people's tragedies against them in talking about people's kids and shit. I mean, it is not your business. I don't care what kind of parent, like, it's just not your business. I don't care what kind of parent you think this other person from the internet is. You don't have the right to do that. It's disgusting. I could feel the uncomfortable vibe through the screen when you read her message. Don't let her see that she gets to you. That's exactly what she wants. I stay away from that side of YouTube. How was Krama even born? Like, I know that Critical K coined that term, but like, I guess it's from a bunch of people who get together and they like true crime, and they form like these relationships, and then they start to like any relationship, have problems and stuff, and then drama comes from it. I don't know. My whole house smells like distraction this morning. Okay, thank you, Music City Mom. It's insanity. It is, Pink Dahlia. 1 year and 9 days. Congratulations, baby. That's awesome. I haven't used that one. I'm not a pumpkin fan. They should allow marijuana in prison, not phones, to keep them calm and not talking to other people. Oh, wow. Similar to Kendrick. I'm interested in that, B Crumbs. Give that 1 inch. She's going to take a mile. I think it would reduce violence. I could see that. But it's sounding like prison life is better these days than a lot of people's normal lives outside. Prison is supposed to be a consequence of their actions. Letitia is living her best life. Tell me y'all don't really believe she has a man. There ain't no way in hell any man would look at her, and I'm not even talking about her looks. I'm just talking about her attitude and all the things that she's done in trial. I mean, yeah, real sexy, this girl that's in trial for murdering a baby with an X carved out on her head, flipping people off and acting damn ridiculous. Sure. No, don't. Ahmed and Ava Jackson. Let me screenshot that. It's so weird streaming on my phone, but I do like it for this like more laid back, just like small, us just having a conversation. I was just over in the Summer Wells community listening for a few minutes, and it's absolutely insane what's going. Jen, I'm telling you, I really like. I would love to cover some of this, especially because we're starting to hear that the boys might be talking and things like that. But it's so dark, and I'm sorry, but the way that Don spoke to Cher, that is absolutely damn disgusting. Now, only imagine what he speaks to Candace like when he's mad, or those kids. I'm sorry, but that's damn disgusting. I've tried, you guys know, go back to my last summer videos. I have tried so hard to hold myself back, to really not be judgmental. They haven't been arrested. It's been a long time, but damn it, man. They make it hard when they fucking get on here acting like assholes. It is crazy, Mal. You probably stepped into the YouTube world and you're like, oh my God. Once you really realize kind of, I used to sub to Doe. I don't know who that is. Sorry, have to drop. And after about 6 months, he got really rude at any of my comments, so I stopped subscribing and even chatting. Some of these creators can be really rude. Yeah, that's like, what? Let me treat you like shit because you support me, comment on my videos, and watch my content. That's, people are dumb. I don't know who Doe is, but. Hey, Cement Shoes. Hey, Teresa. Good to see you guys. We're just hanging out for a minute, talking, shooting the shit. I modded for Ziggy over a year ago. I'm still recovering. I'm so embarrassed. Don't tell anyone. That's okay, Jen. There is one out there that would like her, like some women like killer men. Maybe. Like, I know women like bad boys, but I've never seen a man who's like, ooh, like, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe she's telling the truth. I just don't buy it. What if she's convinced one of the 50 guards that she loves them? She could escape. Believe me, she's not done. Okay? She's not done. She probably will try to escape again. It is Letitia we're talking about. Yeah, she said she has a man. And right, Jay? Well, I think Cher's tried to be really patient with Dawn, and I also think that she's tried to keep an open line of communication. Maybe I don't know. Actually, let me not speak with her for her. It was foul, and I'm so mad about the shit he said to Cher about Mr. and Mrs. Cher. It was disgusting. Absolutely agree. But do you know why he spoke to her like that? I love you and your channel, but I don't agree with most. That's okay, Mama 4. So I haven't watched the full video. So no, because I was just going to different timestamps. I'll need to watch it in full. I just think that like some of the things he said about the kids and Mr. Cher is just way too far. Also, Mama 4, yeah, I don't need you guys to agree with me. I disagree with my friends all the time, and you know, sometimes we learn from each other, and it is what it is. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. That literally just happened to me, and no one can tell me what I said. I was right smack in the middle of, oh, wow, Jen. I'm not saying they're guilty or innocent. I'm just saying if I was in those shoes, I wouldn't be in my right mind. I wouldn't be either. And we have to admit that the parents have been like completely disrespected on here. But then again, it's like, even, I don't know, do they like you have to show respect? I don't know. They've definitely destroyed that case. Have a good day, Punksy. I'm quite excited, and Mom is 20 minutes from home. That's awesome. Did we expect anything better from Letitia? Hell no, Bodine. He has a bad mouth for sure. He put a comment that said something like, drop the link, and it was blocked because of the swearing. I truly believe Letitia is possessed by a demonic force. Doopsie Daisy, there is a video of her when she first gets arrested in South Carolina, and they're talking about extradition. And she is setting like it's a hearing and it's filmed. And in this hearing, her eyes, like I could get down, I could get on with that because on board with that. Because her eyes, they just look they're like going left to right really, really fast, and like they just look creepy as hell. Creepy as hell. I like all opinions, maybe. Unless they disagree with me. Just kidding. Hey, MK. You're capable of agreeing to disagree. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the comments. So yeah, I have to do the gate today at the game. So I probably won't have a live on my main channel. There's so much going on in the Delphi area of YouTube too. I know. Oh my God. I don't even know what to think about that with everything yesterday. And then with people releasing the photos and stuff like that, or not releasing them, but saying they have them. Somebody's released photos and they are being passed around, even on a really small level, right? Which I've had to stop following it. It got to be too much for me. Teresa has been deep diving into Delphi and doing a really excellent job. Also, Amber and Melissa have been, I'm interested to talk about it, but I'll probably wait a little bit and see what kind of happens next. I'm curious. They kept that second hearing. Can't remember the date. I'll be curious to see what happens. Hey, Queen Bella. Shell, I did see that. I seen a video I was watching this morning of they were talking about like him being super anxious in there and stuff. It's just crazy because YouTube can be like such an awesome place where you meet really, really awesome people. And there is also just like really disgusting shit that happens on here. And it almost makes you like question humanity. It's like you have moments. Well, hell, that fundraiser that we're doing, you guys. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get my computer out just for a second because I want to know how much. We have already raised a lot of money in Gannon's name for this charity, to help in child abuse and that kind of stuff. When I see that, I'm like, oh my God, like number one, I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of this little community and the community that I've built and the bigger community with other creators, and we can do so much good. And it gives me these moments of like real hope for humanity, right? And then you get on here and you see people like, talking to someone whose child has died and saying, guess what? I get to see my kids today. Do you? I know my kid's alive and well. Do you? Like, then you're like, oh, wait, I've just met the bottom of humanity because that's damn disgusting. All right, let me see. I wonder, you guys, can Richard Allen get a fair trial? We're going through all the topics, but that's okay. We'll just circle back around to him. Teresa and them do an amazing job. Yes, they do. Hopefully, a certain creator isn't going to get a hold of Delphi photos and charge $3 to look at them. Well, hell, if they can get a hold of them, you know it'll happen. Okay, so if my computer would freaking, we have raised $495, and the damn fundraiser doesn't start until the 23rd. I mean, what? How awesome is that? That is so incredible. I am just so blown away with that. I don't really have an opinion at this point. Too much damage has been done to poor Summer's case between YouTube, corrupt Hawkins County, and the Ben Hill Circus. She's been forgotten. I've met some of my favorite people here, but that's because they're all genuine, decent human beings. Yeah, it is, Queen Bella. It's gross. Gross, gross, gross. Me too, Shell. We see each side of the spectrum, and it can be amazing or traumatizing on YouTube. Shocks me who YouTube cancels and what they allow. I know. I don't know. Not in his area. It'd have to be in another area. Probably going to die before trial. That is awesome stuff. Oh, thank you, Allie. Hey, Sassafras Calf. That is amazing. I can't believe it. I'm so proud of you guys and proud of us. I mean, wow. But the thing is, I can't see. Oh, you know what? I bet I can see who did it. I don't know. Will StreamYard star those comments? Ooh, Music City Mom just donated $5. Thank you, Music City Mom. Now it's 500. She made it 500. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm going to donate too. Like, not today. I got to wait till we get paid, which will be Monday. And like during the stream or before. But that's freaking incredible. Thank you, Music City Mom. That is so sweet. I seen that as it happened. The bad part is, like, if I'm not watching it, so I don't know a lot of the people who donated up to this point because YouTube like clears out the chat. I don't know why. I wish it would save it, and it's possible that StreamYard will keep them because they will usually star comments. Then yesterday, I made a comment on my live about coming in and promoting your live, but not watching my channel. I'm also done. You know what? I have helped a lot of people. I promote my friends all the time. I don't regret that. I love it. And I have friends that will also promote me. And that's fine. And I appreciate it so much. I really do. However, if you are not coming in and joining the conversation, but you come in and leave one comment like, oh, I have a live at 10. No, that is rude as hell. Do not do that to me. I'll be damned. I will no longer sit back. See, a lot of times I'll keep my mouth shut, not because I don't have something to say, not because I don't have an opinion, but because I don't want the bullshit from it. I'm grown up enough to know every time you respond to anything like this, it's going to bring more onto you, right? So oftentimes I'll get screwed over or I'll get pissed off and I don't say a word publicly. And I'm done doing that. I'm not going to allow anyone to use me. I have really tried to help so many people. I've had people that cared so much about you and blah, 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 blah. And then they flip over something stupid or they just disappear or I don't know. I'm done. I'm done being used. So absolutely not will I set up on my panel on a channel that I have worked on for 3 fucking years. Blood, sweat, and a lot of tears have went into that channel. And allow that. I don't do that to people, and I won't do that to people. For these last 3 years, every subscriber that I've got has been based on, sure, maybe collaborations, people are introduced to your channel, but it's been based on my work, not based on me going into a big chat with 600 people and super chatting and then commenting, oh, I have a channel, or oh, I covered this, or oh, on my channel, or oh, I have a live at 10 in somebody's chat who's live. No, so do not do that to me. Okay, let me get off my soapbox, but that shit pisses me off. I am done with that. Okay, let me go back in the comments. Oh, thank you, Music City Mom. That would be awesome. I've got like 1 or 2 of a few that I checked and I caught, but I did not get them all. Oh, Jay, you know what? I've only mentioned yours a couple times. So Lots of you have. You're so sweet. I haven't seen you active for a little bit on your channel though. Have you been doing anything? T. Love you to pieces. Tell him, Allie. Good for you. Hard lessons, honey. Yeah, it is. Especially when you make these friendships or people are like, they just act like they care so much about you, and a lot of it is real, right? There's a lot of friendships that I've made I know are real with many of you guys in here right now, but also not everybody is, and yeah. Hey, Iffy Angel. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Allie. Hey, Mike. And they go on a channel of creators who would never do that shit anywhere and do it to them. Well, that's just life, I think that's kind of with life. When you're good to people, you'll probably get taken advantage of because you have good and bad of everything. There are a lot of awesome people on here, and there's a lot of the opposites. Oh, someone put so-and-so covered this really well. Like, rude? Excuse me, Melissa, I didn't see that. I've had people come in my live and say, I'm live right now. I'm going live in an hour. I've got 2 videos on this. Oh, I covered this, and it oftentimes will happen if you have more people in there, like, especially with these Letitia lives. They're very popular and people are really interested in these files and stuff. So am I. So I get it. But you got 500 people in there, and then a person comes in and they're like, oh my God, yeah, I was going to be here, or you know what I mean? Just, it's rude. It is rude. And maybe people don't mean it to be rude. Well, here, if you hear this, I'm here to tell you that is damn rude. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're there and you're supportive and you have a channel, I'm most likely gonna shout out your channel anyways. Right? So Queen Bella, I got attacked and my character attacked by a fellow mod with no reason. Creator of that, true crime creator. You need to let it go. There's children being raped and murdered. Well, yeah, there's awful things happening in the world, but that doesn't mean we have to accept more awful things, right? I don't know what you're talking about, like, in particular, but oh, thank you, Jen. I've taken a hiatus because work's been crazy, working on some stuff for it, though. Thanks for asking, of course. Hey, something to talk about. Good to see you. It was just my observation. I don't even know if she's still around, but I used to see a lot of that from a certain someone. I didn't like it. I figured I was being judgy. Well, there's a few people who are not necessarily around anymore that were, and there's not problems with all of them. That's just, sometimes this is the normal human thing with relationships. Some of them last, some of them don't, some of them drift away, some of them end abruptly. That's just life. But oh, thank you, Jammers. Seems more you do for others, they think they can treat you crappy. Well, I've really noticed that a lot of people kind of take me as like a pushover. They kind of think like, because I'm nice. And I've also had people that are like, she's fake. She pretends to be nice. No, I'm nice when I want to be. And I've said this a million times. Don't ever get it twisted, because I'll be damned. I have another side of me too. And sometimes that doesn't come out of me because I'm smart. Like smart enough to know that I'm not like saying I'm smart, but I'm saying it's logical to know that sometimes you shouldn't respond to everything because it's going to bring more trouble back to you, right? So if you think about it with like that, then you don't always respond to everything because you don't want you want peace at the end of the day. So sometimes it's better to just walk away, but sometimes I will put my foot down and when it's necessary. Oh, thank you, Tess. Sorry if I missed saying hi to anybody. I was driving. Park now. Be careful, Curious Jen. And I'm not like I said that so wrong. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm just saying I'm smart about it. Like I don't always react to everything because that's not good for me at the end of the day. Yeah, read the room. If you go to creators channel and you don't see self promote anywhere, then obvious, hey, aren't a fan of that, so don't do it. It's just consideration, right? And even if it's not you, like promoting yourself, but maybe somebody comes in like Music City Mom said and says like, so and so covered this really well. Well, sometimes I don't really mind that mentioning other channels. Like, let's say we're covering a topic and something took place on another channel. I think that that's cool. And I would love for you guys to tell me about the channel because I want to see it too. But if it's just, it's a certain way that it's done that is disrespectful. You know what I mean? And especially with nothing to add. I know our community is so sad right now, at least, well, the dumpster that's on fire over there where I'm at. But it is sad that friendships are ending. That's the thing, though. These friendships are fake, a lot of them, because if they weren't, they wouldn't be so easily destroyed. Is my sound cutting out because I got a phone call? Maybe I still have background music, y'all. I'm sorry. I muted that. There we go. Hey, Rachel. It's YouTube etiquette. There you go. Exactly. I'm genuine, stuck at home on the sick after 40 years of working, and you all brighten my day. I am very grateful for that. Well, I'm grateful for you, Shell, and that's awesome. I'm glad that we do. Oh, thank you, Nay. Hey, Richie. Oh, thanks, Curious Jen. That's a case, so fuck around and find out. You know that meme of like the guy with he's got like the graph drawn out. I sent it to you not long ago, Teresa. And he was like, fuck around and find out. Like, and he shows you it's with the visual. It's funny. You're smart, Curious Jen. I love your brain. I like Spicy Alex. I'm smart ass. Yes, we are nice until you cross the line, like my situation. I gave it 2 weeks trying to get the creator to talk to me. And when I lost my patience, I'm the bad guy. Well, 2 weeks of trying, at least at least you tried. That's all you can do. Thank you, Richie. Rachel, I've been meaning to email you for a while for some advice, but it's a lot. Go ahead, Rachel. That's okay. You can email me anytime. I see more and more chatters mention channels like "See you tonight," so I can't stand it. You'll see. I've seen creators do that as well. Go in the chat and be like, "Hey, girl, I missed you last night over at my live. Where were you?" It's like you are not as slick as you think. It's quite obvious what you're doing, honey. Oh, thank you, Shell. That's what's sad about it, Allie, is that they never were friendships to begin with. Well, I don't even know how to navigate that in a drama community because I'd say it's probably even more difficult there because even in the true crime community, um, I've had that, I've had some relationships that have just ended naturally, kind of fizzled out, and there's no bad blood. And then there are some that there are, and I just never talk about it because I would never want to drag you guys into that stuff. But it is really unfortunate when you have people who supposedly cared about you. Hell, even people who would ask about your kids and stuff like that. And then, just over one little thing, or, depending on what happens, that ends for whatever reason. And then you're like, was any of that even real to begin with? I don't know anymore, y'all. He gets really mad. We all scatter. I love this little community over here. Lots of intelligent creators. I do too. I love it. And I'm telling y'all, as much as like these little bullshit things happen, like the good things that come from it are so good. Like, I cannot even say how much you guys have saved me from like the deepest, darkest parts of myself, you know? Because whenever I started my channel, I was really just finding out who I was again, coming out of, 15 years of using hard drugs and not being clear headed really at all or having any real relationships. And I don't know. I'm just thankful, thankful, thankful for you guys. My friendships last even if I have friends on the other side because we're friends offline. Well, that's another thing in that drama community, and especially in the trauma community. I really like several people on, I hate this sides thing, right? Because it's like at the end of the day, it shouldn't be like that. It should be actions that are, wrong, and not these, like, because a lot of hypocrisy comes out of their number one. Everybody's calling each other out for shit they did last week. It's like, do you hear yourself? But not only that, like, I like people on both sides. There are a couple people on, I have a few friendships and people that I love. Like, I really love TT, and but there are people that I just don't know as well, but I like, or I used to come in my channel or whatever, that are on the other side of that, and there is nothing wrong with that. I'll be damned if somebody told me that I shouldn't talk to somebody. Like, I don't like that. That's just stupid and childish. I think it's very hard to gauge online as text can be misconstrued. You need to go with your gut. Oh, that is so true. Go check out Crazy Mama's channel. Where is Crazy Mama? I just remember watching someone buy memberships, blow up chats, and being besties with everyone. But at the end, and frankly, during the chat, it was always about her channel. Damn, Pink. When you said that, it spoke to my my heart and my soul, because I know what you're talking about. And yes, I've heard people say, no, it's not only YouTube. People say it's only YouTube. They don't get it. No, 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 no. You can have really deep, meaningful relationships, whether it's online or in person. Seeing someone in person or physically being with somebody is not the gauge, or, that's not what tells you if a relationship is real, genuine, whatever. That's just ridiculous. Childish for sure. Hey, Me Noodle. Hey, Melissa Jade. Good to see you guys. Put on your seatbelts. We're going to run errands. And no, I'm not buying anyone a toy, so don't even ask. Y'all better behave. I think the things that go on in trauma are getting beyond childish, and nosing into people's real lives just because you don't like the person or who they support is wrong. I agree. And on both sides, right? Talking about somebody's kids, literally saying to someone whose child is deceased, or making a comment publicly aimed towards that person. Oh, well, I said it earlier, but this one just disgusts me the most. Yeah, I'll be hanging out with my kid today because they're alive and well. It's like, you fucking asshole. You know how dark and disgusting that is? You better go sage yourself or get some holy water or something, because that's straight evil. That is disgusting. And I don't care how much you dislike someone. When your dislike comes to that point, when your hate gets to that level, you better check yourself, because it will destroy you. It will destroy you too. We talking smack? Not really. We're just chatting. I thought, well, I probably can't go live on my main channel today. I'd like to touch base with everybody about the Letitia stuff and some other things. And so here we are. Um, Also, going to people's houses, taking videos and photos of their house. What the hell? Show up at my house, I dare you, because no, no, no. There you go, 71. I size people up if they are worthy of being my friend, and it doesn't matter who they associate with. I wish that more people had that outlook, though, because it is the truth that if you do associate with certain people or channels, you'll be looked at differently. And that's unfortunate. Hey, Bendy. I ain't going if there's no toy or candy. Hey, my niece told me over the summer because we were going to the grocery store, and I told her, Emily, do not ask me for a toy when we get there. You are not allowed to have one. And she looked at me and said, well, to be honest with you, Aunt Allie, then I don't even see the point of me going. I was like, because you can't stay home alone, and also because you need food. You have to eat, child. You're coming, or you're going to behave yourself, and you're going to behave yourself, ma'am. Most of my friends are online. I lost almost everyone from struggling with PTSD that resurfaced from my childhood. I isolated and got dropped. I can see that. I'm kind of the same way. Most of my friends are online. And honestly, I love it because you can still like be at home and be a hermit, but hang out with your friends. And it's just easier. I don't know. Before you rickety wreck yourself, Teresa. That sounds like something Letitia Stalk would say. Totally sick about the kid being alive. Cement shoes, damn. Ding, 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 ding. That is you're right. That is the level of evil that is. It is disgusting. Or when you know someone's child passed away in a fire, you don't go, oh, happy fire month or whatever, National Fire Awareness. What? We're talking about a fucking human life baby that has lost their life. Ooh, it makes me so mad. And their family grieves, will always grieve. And you have the nerve to do that. I'm sorry. Y'all don't even get me started because that shit really pisses me off. You didn't see me around here for months, yet we were still friends. We talk when we can. I come when I can. You were just happy my life was good. Oh, I love you too. And that's the truth. I'm so happy for you. And I have other friends. Wolfie will take time where she doesn't really come to YouTube a lot. And that's okay. Far too much. I love your enthusiasm and style. My niece, is that what y'all are laughing at? I'm trying to catch up. Like, I don't even really, honestly, Allie, I don't even see the point of me going. Like, excuse me. You can hang out anytime. Hey, Wicked West. Good to see you. When I first moved here, going on YouTube and connecting with Americans helped me get you all as a culture better. Interesting. I'm so thankful you quit communicating. Me too. I deleted the whole damn app. Although I'm not like, I would be interested in some kind of project, like reaching out to people who were convicted of certain crimes, just to get like a one-time statement or something like that, and compiling them all. I think that would be really interesting, and I've thought about that. But with her, I just think that her level of darkness is just so damn dark. She really like totally does belong on like The Ring or some kind of demonic thing. Oh, wait till y'all see all the memes that y'all have sent. Oh my God, it is going to be so much fun, such a good time laughing. There you go, Music City Mom. Be right back. What app? Doopsie Daisy. So there's an app called Getting Out where you can email prisoners or text prisoners. And like from all over, not necessarily on that specific app because there's several different ones, but like for this specific one, I just searched a few people in cases we talked about. I found Chad Daybell on there. Brian Koberger had an account that was suspended, which was kind of interesting. Letitia, Lori wasn't on that one, but I know that she uses something similar. And you get to basically text these inmates and they can text you back. Like they have a tablet in their cell that they talk on. So I messaged Letitia Stalk one message, but she blocked me. And then she just started sending me message after message. And it was like 10 or 12 messages that she sent in total, maybe 15, I don't know, but they were just not responding to me at all, but responding to my live streams. So I would say something in a live, and then next thing you know, I'd get a message of she would know about it, and I don't know, responding to the lives. I cannot open this soda with nails. Let's hope I can get it. Oh, God. There we go. I discovered to the true crime community trying to escape my own grief and trauma. I hear a lot of people say the same. I've seen that a lot too. Not preaching, but being mean and evil destroys your soul. And we all know the person who loves to collect souls. Ain't that the truth? There's a few prisoners I'd like to interview, to be honest. I couldn't interview a child killer, it'd be too hard, but fair play to anyone who can do that. It takes a lot. Flab Daybell, can I text him a middle finger emoji? Yeah. I do think there's stuff you can learn, but that specific person needs to not have attention for a while. I agree. I totally agree. That's what I decided. So I don't think they're watching the lives. I think that there's somebody that's, telling them what's going on that watches. Or maybe even playing them audio because they knew a lot. But it was just too much. Too much. The sound of that soda opening is so satisfying. It's a really, really cold Mellow Yellow that was in the freezer, and it is so good. So good. If you text Sarah Boone, she'll text you about 9 pages. I wouldn't message her because I would love to see Jen message her. And I don't think that until she has her trial that you'll get far with that. But that would be really interesting to see after the trial. I did work with them in university and they're crafty. Oh, yeah, they are. Hell, they're crafty from A to Z, whether it comes from, making something to eat with the little things that they have or whatever. Perfect. I love Mellow Yellow too. The author of the book While Idaho Slept was on Surviving the Survivor. He seems like a real genuine. Oh, I didn't see it, Jen, but I'm interested in that book. Melissa Jade was talking about it and got me a little interested. Yes, she did, Queen Bella. So she would message me. This is a true psycho. This is how you know she's just gap the fuck out. Excuse my language. She is a psychopath, but not insane. But because, and I've had people argue with me that do this dumb shit. They will not allow you the chance to respond. They have to get the last word and then block you. And then they'll unblock you to get the last word yet again and then block you back and yet again and again and again because she did it multiple times. But it's like, dude, what are you afraid of? I think I'm going to get the audiobook. Ooh, let me know, Jen. Hey, Outside the Box with Chloe Joe. I want to read the Britney Spears one. I think that will be interesting. Yeah, she blocked me again. And now I've deleted the app so I was like, I'd already decided I didn't want to give her the attention, but I also thought it would be really interesting because I was just interested myself. When I started doing the research on these texting apps and stuff, I wasn't planning a live. I just wanted to know more. So I started reading articles about it and just things like that. And when I saw like all these different apps and stuff, I thought, well, maybe I can do a live and put together and show like Koberger's account suspended. Um, Chad Daybell's on there. Their money, like they had lines. They had a place where you can send them money, and Chad Daybell's line was like pretty long, and Koberger's was in the red and really tiny. Just little interesting things like that I wanted to show you guys and talk about. So I had a few messages from her I hadn't showed, and I compiled them together for this live. And when I opened the phone just to check, because I was on there and I said something like, I should check right now. She's probably sent another one. I'll be damned, she did. She sent 3 more messages, but these last 3 were particularly evil because she was commenting on my mother and because I've said before she retired from a federal prison, and she's like, didn't your mom used to work in the feds? And she was also like bashing Gannon, and I'm not even going to repeat it because like I decided that night I went to sleep. I like really emotionally struggled before I went to sleep, and after I had a lot of adrenaline. Like it just was an upsetting time, and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna first I privated the video, then I put it on members only because a lot of people were asking. I felt bad, but then I was like, no, I don't want it there either because I don't want to gain from this at all. I just privated it again and deleted the app. So I do the same thing, Jen. I'm always listening to YouTube while I'm cleaning and stuff. Cement shoes. I bet that's not the only thing of Koberger's that's tiny. I bet the ladies are lining up to talk to old Chad. Y'all are probably going to think I'm nuts, but if Letitia has a demonic attachment, it's possible Gannon's death was a normal murder. You following me? Oh, I believe she has a demonic attachment for sure. She's fucking evil. In other words, people make sacrifices. You're not worthy to speak Mama Erickson's name, you goon. Oh, hell no. Let me tell you what, I will claw your eyeballs out and rip your heart out over my mother. I'm telling you, that woman is an angel, and that right there just went all through me. Mm-mm. I hope all the fellow inmates know what she's been saying. Well, that's the funny part. So she was just talking about how great she had it. She said prison was Prisneyland. We get everything you get. And Amber made a comment, and I pulled it up on screen, and it said ATS News, like the warden. I wonder if the warden would like to hear about that. And I made a comment about it, like, yeah, I was never intending on contacting the warden or anything, but Letitia messaged me after that live and was like, go ahead, contact them. This is how they get people to be good and behave, blah, blah, blah. You'll never take our incentives away. Yeah, she needs to be under the prison. I agree. I mean, I'm not a fan of solitary confinement, or, I think that for your normal inmate that's not a child killer is probably too far and psychologically damaging. I'm not a fan of it. I think that our correctional system probably needs some changes. However, she needs to be locked down nonstop, in my opinion. But I do, Tess. She wants a platform to keep hurting him and Landon. And you're exactly right. And that is why I took the video down. I wish, like, I would love for you guys to get to see it. I know I feel bad because people are leaving comments like, I was watching this video, I really wanted to see it. But there is no way. I can't rest at night being the messenger that relays those messages. I will not be the vessel that is passed on through. Fuck no. Hell to the no. Oh, that's all right, Jen. I do a lot of lurking too, even in my friends. Like, even Melissa, Jen Lou, like, I'll be watching, I'll say hello or something. But then for the most part, I like I'm lurking, doing stuff with the kids, or sometimes you just don't want to talk to people, right? You're just not in a place mentally. You want to just unwind and relax. And yeah. All right, you guys. Well, that still makes my ears get hot. It made me so mad. I guess I'm gonna go get the baby from school, and then I have to go do the gate for the football game. So yay me. I'm like, there's a reason I'm on the internet. I'm an internet kid. Like, I don't really like people. I don't want to be doing all that, but 45-minute drive, I'll catch a case. Many fine books have been written from prison. Say, Mama Erson, one more time. Curious, Jen. Many fine books have been written from prison. Okay, sorry. All right, you guys. She needs to be strapped to the Hannibal Lecter board with the Shabusiness spit guard on too, no doubt. I got the Jose Baez law firm. Oh my God, her use of the English language is just Oh, we're about to get another dose of it real soon. I cannot wait. And we're working on some other things that we're getting in reference to her and some other people too. So I can't wait for that. The one that sticks in my head is the way she said, she was saying dark skinned, but she said dark skinned. Why come? And the why come? Why come ain't nobody looked at so and so? They're acting suspicious, or I don't know what she said, but she says why come like that. They may have incentives in prison, but she has to earn them like a child on a behavioral plan. Football. All right, you guys, this was fun. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I just pulled out my phone while I was talking to the Jens and was planning some things and about to do a call with them. And then I was also simultaneously thinking about how I wanted to just take a few minutes to talk with you guys about this Letitia stuff and everything else too. But specifically that, because a lot of people have been wondering, and I do feel bad about taking it down because I want you guys to get to see, but I just want you to understand kind of why. But yeah, it was fun. So thank you guys. Thank you, Clicker. Oh, Tess, thank you. Tell your son I said get him, and tell B, hey, from me. I will, Jen. All right. Oh, wait, did Sarah put out a new letter? Said a new dramatic reading. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I really do love and appreciate you guys. Yeah, 3-year-old. She has the language of a 3-year-old. You have a great day too, Steph. Thank all you guys. And hey, Ruckus Rocks. And I will see you very soon. Okay. I love and appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.